Because they say usually when you come into the shop and when you leave. So it's like super confusing, but it's just like at your service. Hi everybody and welcome back to How to Expat. My name is Tasha and today I have someone with me, Violeta.
Yep, I am Violeta and I am a Spanish teacher from Social Spanish.
So she has her own channel talking about Spanish and helping people to learn Spanish here in Colombia, in Medellin especially. So today I wanted to help you guys to get around a little bit easier here in Medellin where you're coming. And so we're gonna talk about some like the 8 most useful like words you need when you come to Colombia. So let's start with the first one, which is can you give me? How do you say that?
Bueno, there is a general standard way to say, which is me das por favor. But in Colombia we have our special way to say it, which is me regalas por favor. This is important in Colombia. Don't use it in other country because normally they just say I don't give for free because that's regalar, to give something for free. I will give you or I will sell you.
Yeah, it's not a gift.
Sí, it's not a gift. Pero me regalas por favor es muy común.
Yeah, which we use too, just like in Colombia, like she said. So the other thing is when you want to say excuse me or pardon or I'm sorry, how do you say that, for example?
Bueno, en general es like disculpe, perdón, pero en Colombia, in Colombia we use a lot de qué pena. Ay, qué pena.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Es muy popular.
Yeah, and qué pena is not like literally not really I'm sorry, it's more like what a pity. Like actually.
Or like I feel shy. Actually, sometimes it's the feeling of feeling shy because you did something that is wrong.
Oh yeah. Oh, and something that you hear a lot here, walking through the streets, when they want to sell you something, they're like, I'm telling you, I'm at your service. How do you say that here?
Here we say that a la orden. That's interesting.
You hear it everywhere.
A la orden, a la orden. It's like, what do you need? What do you need? Sí, what are you looking for? También, ¿qué buscas? ¿Qué estaba buscando? Yeah. That's another common.
What are you looking for? Like, ¿qué estás buscando? But like, what you hear a lot is like, a la orden.
A la orden.
Most people are super confused, like, what does she mean? Because they say usually when you come into the shop and when you leave. So it's like super confusing, but it's just like at your service.
It's just at your service, sí.
So the next thing is you're welcome. So how do you say that?
In Colombia we say con mucho gusto. We say this because it's the feeling like it was my pleasure to help you to do whatever I did for you. In other countries they use the de nada, but for us it's like I don't value what I did. So con mucho gusto is our way to
Colombians
say.
are really polite. That's why they say con mucho
Sí.
gusto. Totally. And I made a video about the tips here in Colombia, and so how they ask you, can I include the tips? Is
in Colombia by law the waitress and waiters they have to say desea incluir el servicio. This is the way to say like for the tip.
Exactly, the servicio is like tip literally. And what else do we have? Oh yeah, if you like it happened to us the first time when we were like at a burger place or something and they asked us how many installments and we were like what? So how do they ask how many installments here?
Yeah, it's because in Colombia everything that you pay with credit card you can choose how many installments for each object.
Everything.
It's not like in other countries that is I guess for a month per month. Bueno, here is just for the object. Y esto es a cuántas cuotas.
And it's just like for you to know, in Colombia, most people they don't really use credit cards. So this is why usually they just ask you because they just don't know like if you want to pay your burger with like installments or not. So it's just something you have to get used to when you pay a lot of credit card.
And since you don't have this system in your country, the answer would be always una. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely. So how do you say when you have like friends, like informal, you have friends and you're like, how, what's going on, something like how
what's
does like
up?
a paisa saying that, yeah, what's up?
Bueno, sí, this expression is from Medellin, although now it's getting more popular in Colombia. And it's ¿qué más? This also means what else? In Mexico, they have a different expression for this. They say ¿qué pasa or ¿qué pasó?
Yeah.
And if you learn it from other Spanish course, in Colombia it just doesn't work because that means for us like what happened or what happened. Y the general that you can use in all countries is ¿qué tal?
Yeah. that's true. I heard it a lot. But
Sí.
here it's like, ¿qué más? That's
¿Qué
like
más?
the
That's
thing
the
to
most
say.
common here. Although
Yeah.
you can hear ¿qué tal as well.
Yeah, that's true. And so the last thing is, which is really important about safety, is they have a specific expression here to tell you don't give someone like a purpose to rob you, and it has to do something with a fruit. So
Yeah.
what is it?
Dar papaya. Dar papaya is to make it easy for thieves.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Exactly.
doing like stupid dumb things, like pretending that
Like everything
everything
is chain and stuff.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, just like what it means actually is just like don't give people here like a purpose or like a reason to rob you, because when you're like walking around with like really expensive shiny stuff, this is a reason to rob you, kinda. So this is like dar papaya, which they call it here. So yeah, I hope that video was helpful. Thanks a lot, Violeta,
No,
for
thanks to you.
joining this video. And if you want to know more about Violeta and learn Spanish with her together, she's a Spanish tutor, then you can find the links in the description down below. So see you in the next video.